All right, so it's here for the actual for him. I'm about your platform is open as TV. Mr. Collins, my kwaba.
Yeah,
Say be aboko there.
I don't TV be able
I see. Yes, Ghana,
to
yeah, then.
metia etifu a womutie nyina
I see.
ewo wiasa fa na nyina.
All right, so it's here for Mr. Collins. I'm named Baby Didi, and I'm about to train come United Kingdom, London to be precise. He is joining me in this particular discussion. Now, there's something is going on in Ghana, and then Oko Twitter is trending all over. Papaya, who the picture on the screen, so a dia, your friend, a gan wulome, you can wulome, a one cream, I mean, tikasani ye, but I believe say it has to do with something in regards to chief, and I say, or him pon bako. Near that's already a news, I bending in an this particular gan wulome, you are worry. Abayiwa. Now I read the anka the part, but the age difference in it, no, and a man for worker said this is not right. Now I didn't tell a man for worker said this is not right. Gawulome Abayiwa waware no. In fact, Gawulome akasani age ni 63 years. And Abayiwa na wako waren no, or 12 years. 12 years. Now I know that this would be like a shock to a lot of people. And I'm Mr. Collins said, "Can't say wow though," but it has really happened. I will share wedding ceremony pictures and what screens. So I'm forecast. Okay, is it that I am for no one crying or me untouchable? Because I know so can be big cry against them pay your best amount. You know, has to acquire capital. Like come say you can't do anything without being in the capital. Without coming to Kutuka, you can't do certain business without coming to Accra. So, then as I'm no yes say say ombra gaman cheni no be patch last ama obi din. So am for say what is the IGP doing? What is the DOVSU, that's DOVSU, domestic violence and victim support, and also Ministry of Children and Ministry of Rights and Children Affairs. And what are they doing about it? But answer now, Obibeka says, okay, how true is it? But this thing is trending. Mamifa we into screen so when we the pictures, any the news by Ablade TV online. Now Ablade TV online, no. This was what they posted together with the pictures and TB Abema will say Bobu Wulome takes new customary wife. Bobu Wulome takes new customary wife. In Nungwa, the air is thick with tradition as the customary marriage between Bobu Wulome, Nu Mo Bokote Lawe Churu XX the 15th was a dame, and a young lady named Na Okromo and Foes. The age difference is striking. The venerable Babu Wulome is 63 years old, which Na Okromo is 12 years old. It's therefore the Omoka Wahane say Ga Sa Wulome, you know, or it is 63, and na Abayiwa na wako waren with 12 years. Again, also by the customs of their community, Na Okromo now assumes the traditional name of Na Ayemode. By this union, but this union is not complete without further rites. Na Ayemode is to undergo a second customary marriage, which means a marriage a woman bear 5 days and now 5 parts. After you cry your first and a second one, need not could pay bosom food near purifying or say or him for fraba near that. Again, one centered on purification. This right will empower her to fulfill all the duties expected of her as the new wife of Babu Wulome, including the crucial role of procreation. According to the American normal patches say we in see the air question say ya first one and now who say we share pictures you dey to screen so no enya say ye man penifo ne oba ne busua e ba ye no nti no wo share kra ba ko e be ba kra to say dia haban ene ade kra egu ni komu a enye asem ketwa and normal patches say this particular traditional marriage, no, it is not the end. In fact, it is the beginning, because on my first one, second one also then ebeba. Now, omuchemu said this particular second one na ebeba no, as you can see, ni say dia habani adia de ego. The second one, the nuka could pay a year was abosum fu inim and answer him for gods inim na ya chomsu. Abaiwa fufure nya ni timu purify no se spirit bad spirit bia wa munyi fe no ho na sisia no ono ene ba be ohen fufura na se ohema fufuro again yen to ade ne kind no so say according to tradition the Babu Wulome having assumed his authority must also take a Ekpa Yo, his customary wife, also known as Sehayo. This solemn rite occurs only once in a lifetime of the Babu Wulome Sheche. And this is coming from Ablade TV. Mr. Collins, you've seen a lot of things. Do you ever thought, say, 2024, something like this would be happening? By the way, Okasa, now I care for yes, I got much for who fear no Makati Hill, no, or maybe Tranwisha.
Nana, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
me, I think it's a ebia we see no esiwa, but say 63 years or worry say officially say or what 12 years a child abuse.
Hey.
Now everywhere in the world, he can be arrested because Akola when you're 12 years, I don't think it's a or sense of beer accepting marriage an old man about 63 years
Mm-hmm.
because I cry with between a papa with ne nana ne baba. Inti enyom yen tradition no, honestly speaking, the baby eya na ye fenyinam kakra. But what I know with the sebi Jew people no, the Jewish people no,
Mm-hmm.
woman worry woman ejia worry at the age of 12, 13, 14. Neno woman ji aware no ma akra ni age group. Yemfa opinion when yes emfa makula 12 years. But with the age group like 14 years, 13 years, you bet me our makolano, it was Jewish tradition.
Okay.
But young Ghana, in Pennyphone and Fubi or Hasebi, they take advantage of vulnerable people.
Mm-hmm.
In the say your Ministry of Gender and Equality or Honoma,
Mm-hmm.
they should come in. Womufa a womu post this is a human right abuse. Because I 12 years a day. How say the over allow Akola 12 years worry obia oye nana. This is
Mm-hmm.
uncalled for. And being TB that work me asa me buy either. Say obe worry wodana. Akola
Yeah.
we obetumi aye papa we neba.
The
So
granddaughter. Yeah,
why
the
should
granddaughter.
yeah. So why should the government sit down or the Ministry of Gender and Equality better mama say way because of ne ahindi intra.
But Usha
Abisase
comments are
we be asiga na hono ma woman kan mi yentie.
and Usha comments a war a year one mom report here the crana amount for comment na so amount for case inti dove su ho Ghana police obi na ye yanka gidigidi akɔkye the press statement aba ba akoye se akoye ahemfo ntino ase ahemfo especially akoye Ghana nchani Wulome ne enkom asem. But you see, Mr. Collins, one thing is
Nana,
striking me in the release. Yeah, but about one thing is striking me in the release, a particular portion or can say, ye rights, no be rights on be ni like customary rights on my back, on be me, no be me, but say the second or third one, or more part say, and no, ye koye ni purification, sine be ya, she'll be ready to procreate. Tihasi or say by this union. My focus on that particular one per se it for 1 second now per se that particular portion it is very important now crop people will know exactly what we are talking about because that particular part it is very 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 important for us. So I think we've got it into your say. But this or say by the custom or by this customs of their community now Kromo assumes the traditional name of Ya Ayomode. But this union is not complete without further rites. Now Ayomode is to undergo a second customary ceremony, one centered on purification. This rite will empower her to fulfill all the duties expected of her as the wife of Babu Wulome. So, which means procreation or can na or part says see no ye de ne kwakọ ye another one. No de kwakọ ye no ye be purify no. If we are or say expected as of her as the wife of Babu Wulome, including the crucial role of procreation. Procreation, the part to say, yeah, prepare no. So maybe a dachi or bewo. Mr. Collins, 12-year-old, I war a start a bim.
Nana in America say, hey, beer, woman tradition, in woman is sinner, woman sinner for say onya ebia 18 years masana sebe waye ordinary bibi but say yes ha na ti ena all waren at the age of 12 akola ikra wo hwe ne kra na nufu kra omobo obi na opanimu a wonya 64 years 63 years obeware akola kitikiti a wonya 12 wonya 13 mpo as your wife there. I say you for Minister of Gender and Equality, because you see Ghana law no home. Nobody is above the law of the
Yeah.
land of Ghana. Enti ono onye obi a ono mbra odi mbra asem so. What baby a me fi ba no.
Me too,
So
pa.
o sinesiwa nesa kwani ya 18 no be na. There's no problem. But that time mpo na bia wanya 68 or 70. Akwadaa no ne choice sɛ ɔbɛware na obi antumi nka sɛ no, but at the 12 years old it seems that they are forcing the girl to accept what is not willing because akwadaa onya 12 years onim aware ho hwee onim anything called marriage and how is he going to perform? Had they considered that?
These are crucial
Nana, have
things.
they
Yeah.
considered that? Akwadaa, yeah, akwadaa 12 years akwadaa onim anything about marriage. Na ye forcing so on worry obi a wenya opani a wenya 63 years because of oye ohene and they are forcing her to marry that man. Then I didn't know wa worry. Even cry says cry no so why be that cry now nobody
Also,
knows. Akure ogina cry na nufu cry obubu obi.
boy,
So
so.
why, I mean, come on. Nana, honestly speaking, I mean, Meko, what said there's law in Ghana and nobody is above the law of the country. Nti sɛ yɛ mbra yɛ adwuma mpa a ɛyɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ wɔn di wɔn nan tie mu so osi na awowa na sɛ bi akwaraa no yɛ 18 na sɛ akwaraa no anyi nti sɛ wahu yan sɛ ɔbɛpene sɛ papa ɔbɛware papa no a no problem because wonim sɛ nkurɔfoɔ mmaa bebree wɔ hɔnom a when they force them into marriages a afei wɔn nyi na wɔn ani bua na akɔyɛ disaster for them so wate aseɛ
Yeah.
nti I don't know.
Okay, but Mr. Collins,
This is really sad, man.
yeah, this is sad. But as an awokan, what are some of the steps that do you think say ya komuka umbiti take? Do you think that this thing should be dissolved because 12-year old ne dear in say abofra cry ya dear ewo kruma near the near kokota. If the child is a teenager, you intimi prosecuting not to say a year opinion because
No,
according to the laws and even scientific research, no, their brains are small. They can't really assess things like the way we adults can. So and it's that alone in itself, no, cry a one thing on its own. But what do you think say are some of the things
and
that
now
yeah.
when we say, oh yeah, kola,
Uh-huh.
enti umbetumi pursue on us say, amambre tradition say, but then I listen. Let's see the age gap. No, let's see the age gap. Akola 12 years and a 63-year-old man.
Sister
In the granddaughter. I
and the
mean,
granddaughter.
how? How? Uba dear, ubemko fine, so uba age cry, no problem. But your granddaughter,
I'm
oh come
aware
on.
say and I'm aware say this particular Wulome no, he doesn't just have a wife, he has wives. It's a
But then that is too much. So our
yeah.
wife will cry not at the age of 12. Come on.
And the age difference is 51 years.
Yeah, we're crossing the line. We're crossing the line. And I say, Mbrai, Juma or Ghana. I say, penny for Bim now. I mean, they have to do something about it. Papa Nankas or ya didn't only conscience, Anna. That's the whole thing. And this a conscience as a king. Nessa ube worry Sebi or granddaughter. Come on, you have to go now.
All right, so Mr. Collins, there now, or the other two, I just said this is exactly what is really going on. I just said a sad issue, but at the end of the day, though, we believe say the right thing will be done, unless we are all watching. Say obi be na yen kan wan say ma. You see what is good for the goose is good for the ganja. So we are expecting say definitely,
Nana,
yeah, me too.
me patro mi bisa wasemo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yetiti say ɔpanin bi ebia 43 years and I say you were called rape akwadaa bɛyɛ 13 years 14 years na yɛakye no
Mm-hmm.
okay
Yeah.
na yɛgyele no. What's the difference between this and what this man is doing?
So we not
And that
crisis.
because why you bold about public or be show it's right.
We are quite a selective
And
justice.
idea whether being rape or traditional marriage at that age, it's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
Say the age group mpo say na name over 20 years mpo no or see we see now when you're 18 now there's no problem about it. This is a child abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bring it that way. It's a child abuse. Whether he likes it or not, it's a child abuse.
To say a year,
Apply 12 years.
say
Apply
yeah.
12 years. Nyansa ben or unim. And I didn't know him about marriage and sex at the age of 12. This
And
is
the,
a child abuse.
and the funny thing is, in some nearby and be also any bold and be can't say I say you through, we are afraid. Acquire a him for gun for no intino, yeah, or massage so into acquire say
Nana, Omo
that
pa
thing.
me
No.
me ti UK. Omo man be fa me ti UK. E me fa me ko gina and sure say me si we abuse akola no.
What if they argue say a mamre? It's a
Amambre
mamre,
in that age.
a mamre,
Come on.
a
Nana,
mamre.
listen.
Mm-hmm.
Amambre ti me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hwɛ amambrɛ whatever it is no wɔ ho.
Mm-hmm.
Me maintain mpanin nsɛm da sɛ panimu at the age of 65 is allowed to marry 12-year-old girl. So what in mpanin nsɛm that they should bring it out.
I see.
Nana,
Mm-hmm.
me say sɛ ɛwɔ Ghana mbrem sɛ panimu a wanya 63 years despite the qualification or the position. So obi ati sɛ aware akola 12-year-old wɔ Ghana hɔnom a let them bring it out. Na yehu sɛ ɛyɛ ade a etumi si wɔ Ghana hɔ nti ɛyɛ possible.
Okay, so well, and Mr. Collins, I kind of think say as it is now, no, one more was some acting, they have to do out and act because we there, ye person ever that story now, cause okay, Ghana chaye, Ghana police intima nyeshe, dub so intima nyeshe, you know, as some of me are
Ɛna we no matter no what asɛm bi ani hɔ a woka a ɛbɛyɛ yi ɛyɛ straightforward. It's a child abuse. Ɛyɛ child abuse. Nti ɔpanin bi a ɔte hɔnom a ɔka yɛn sɛ ɔyɛ ɔbaa nti ɔbɛtumi ware no ne ba na ɔwɔ 12 years na panimu wei ɛbɛware na anka ɔbɛpene a.
okay, Mr. Collins,
Because ɛyɛ tradition nti ne akora yi parent apene so sɛ papa no ware no ampa. For what? Because of sika na say adding a or the amount. What is it giving them?
okay, Mr.
And
Collins,
I did we should talk.
we should talk about it, yeah. Okay, Mr. Collins, you moving on